Hi, Happy New Year. Back in business, we had our first cabinet meeting there during the week, and of course you may have seen over the Christmas period there's a bit of controversy about the new cystic fibrosis unit at Beaumont Hospital, because as you see the planning application is up on the wall of Beaumont Hospital. That's something that it was in the programme for government, and that's something that I'm very proud of. But in the meantime, there was a proposal on the table to look for cuts in around different departments to help fund the funding shortage for the Children's Hospital, which I totally support, by the way. But there's absolutely no way that I can allow anything to happen to the new proposed cystic fibrosis unit at Beaumont. The good news though is that we had a meeting during the week, and I got a confirmation from the Taoiseach and the Minister, Simon Harris, that absolutely there's no way this is going to be touched. So this is something very important, because as far as I'm concerned, over the next number of months, the key areas, of course, in politics in Ireland are going to be health, housing and Brexit. They're the three big issues that people are talking about, and these are actions that we need to deal with. The other issue is, I mentioned there, is we're talking about Brexit. We've had a very important meeting during the week at Cabinet on Brexit, and we are preparing. Every single department is getting ready for the different situations which could emerge on the 29th of March. We're preparing over the next week or two 45 pieces of legislation to deal with any dramatic changes that happen there in the Irish state. Of course, we're very concerned about it. There's no such thing as a good Brexit. We all have major concerns, but are we preparing? Yes, every single department, from health, from transport, right across. I'm a bit concerned about the cross-border projects in relation to people with disabilities. We've some fantastic projects, but north and south, people working together in relation to disabilities. That is my priority, and I'm not going to let anything damage those particular projects, because we're talking about a serious amount of European money going into these projects, and that's something that I feel very, very supportive of. On the other issue is, over the next few weeks as well, I'll be bringing the disability bill before the committee stage towards the end of January, and I hope that because of the crisis in relation to Brexit, that this bill won't be further delayed. But that's something that I've been planning for the last couple of weeks and over Christmas period. So hopefully we'll be ready to move on the disability bill on the end of January. The other issue is, you can see that we've the anti-poverty reports that come out during the week. We've made a dent as well in child poverty in this country. It's dropped another 2%. That's very important for us, but we need to focus on, there's in the region of 150,000 children who are in poverty at the moment, and I'm working with my colleagues in different departments, particularly in social protection, that we need to ensure that we lift children out of poverty. That's another objective of mine over the next 12 months. And finally, because of the continuation of the confidence supply agreement, that gives us a bit of a stability for a year, which gives me an opportunity to implement the UN Convention for the Rights of People with Disabilities. It gives us an opportunity to do something about the housing issue and also about the health issue, and in relation to my own portfolio, to roll out more services for all people with disabilities. So that's it for the moment, and I'll come back to you again later on.